Hi, I'm Tariq.
And I'm Sofia.
Welcome to another episode of the ChapterTwo Experience.
Today we're exploring one of the most in-demand European residency programs, the Portugal Golden Visa.
Okay, let's unpack this. Portugal. It consistently comes up as a top choice, doesn't it?
It really does. And it's not just one thing. It's the whole package. Great climate, very safe, high quality of life generally.
Plus, it's a stable EU member, which counts for a lot these days.
Exactly. And that EU membership translates directly into, well, a huge benefit.
Right.
Immediate access to the Schengen zone.
Right, so that's visa-free travel across, 29 countries?
That's right. A massive draw for global mobility.
And then there's the lifestyle aspect, healthcare, education, but also the tax side, the NHR status.
Ah, yes, the non-habitual resident regime. It's very attractive. Basically, if you qualify, you might only be taxed on income sourced within Portugal.
Which is ideal for people who want the residency but maybe aren't planning to live there full-time or become tax resident immediately.
Precisely. It offers significant flexibility.
Okay, so the why is clear, but how do you get this visa? The options have changed quite a bit.
They really have. The old focus on buying property, that's largely gone, or at least heavily restricted now.
So what's the main path now?
The primary route we focus on now is investment in qualified Portuguese funds.
Okay.
Specifically, it's a minimum investment of $500,000. This could be in qualifying investment funds, venture capital, private equity, things aimed at boosting the broader Portuguese economy.
So less focus on just real estate, more on diversified economic investment.
Exactly. And these are professionally managed, regulated funds. Of course, you need proper due diligence, understanding lockup periods, and so on. That's something we definitely help clients navigate.
Makes sense. Is there anything more affordable?
Well, there is the donation route. You can make a donation of $250,000 to support Portuguese arts or national heritage.
Interesting. A cultural investment, essentially.
Yes, combining residency with supporting culture.
Let's talk benefits. One of the big ones is flexibility, right?
Yeah.
You don't actually have to move there full time.
Not at all. The physical stay requirement is incredibly low. You only need to spend, on average, 7 days per year in Portugal.
Wow, just 7 days a year. That seems almost too easy. What's the catch?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a catch, but the administrative side needs attention. Keeping track of renewals, making sure everyone meets the minimum stay, dealing with SF, the immigration authorities.
Right, the bureaucracy still exists.
It does. That's where proper guidance is key, especially with families involved.
And speaking of families, it's quite inclusive, isn't it?
Very. It covers the main applicant, their spouse, dependent children under 18.
What about older children?
Yes, children over 18 can be included if they're financially dependent and full-time students, and even the applicant's dependent parents can be included.
So it's a real family solution.
It absolutely can be.
Okay, timelines. If someone starts today, what's a realistic expectation for getting the residency approved?
Processing. Well, it can take time. We generally advise clients to expect anywhere from 18 to 24 months from submitting the full application package.
18 to 24 months.
Yes, it really depends on the application's complexity and, frankly, the processing capacity of CEF at the time. Our job at Chapter 2 is to make sure that application is perfectly prepared to minimize any potential delays.
Got it. Now, there's been a really important change recently regarding the long-term goal for many people, citizenship.
Yes, this is absolutely critical for anyone considering this route for a passport.
That's a change.
The rules have been updated. While you still gain permanent residency eligibility after 5 years, you now need to hold residency status for a full 10 years before you can even apply for a Portuguese passport.
10 years, that's double the previous requirement.
Exactly. It
All right.
fundamentally changes the long-term planning. 5 years used to be the target for citizenship eligibility. Now it's 10.
That's a significant shift.
It is, and it's vital that applicants understand this from the outset. We make sure our clients are fully aware and factor this longer horizon into their strategy.
So navigating these fund investments, the bureaucracy, the extended timeline for citizenship, it sounds like having expert support is pretty crucial.
It really helps. Our role at Chapter 2 is genuinely end-to-end. We help with selecting the right fund partners, the legal advisors, managing all the documents, translations, filing.
And supporting through the renewals.
Absolutely. Tracking those minimal stays, handling renewals, and providing support right through to that eventual citizenship application whenever that might be planned.
It's about having that strategic map, especially with the new 10-year horizon.
Precisely. Aligning the investment, the family's needs, and the long-term goals under the current regulations.
So here's something to think about. If that path to European citizenship now genuinely requires a decade of planning and holding residency, what fundamental shift might you need in your own investment philosophy today to ensure you reach that 10-year mark successfully?
Thanks for listening to the Chapter 2 Experience. If Portugal fits your vision for global mobility and EU access, we'd love to help you get started. Visit www.chapter2.ae, leave your questions in the comments, and stay tuned for the next episode.